Good afternoon and welcome back to our class. In today's class we are taking you through the topic Real Gross Domestic Product, real GDP, how to calculate it versus nominal. Real Gross Domestic Product, real GDP, is a measure of the total value of all goods and services produced within a country's borders, adjusted for inflation, while nominal Gross Domestic Product, nominal GDP, is the total value of all goods and services produced within a country's borders without adjusting for inflation. Now our next topic is understanding real GDP. Real GDP is a macroeconomic statistic that measures the value of the goods and services produced by an economy in a specific period, adjusted for price changes. Essentially, it measures a country's total economic output, taking price changes into account, whether they are due to inflation or deflation. Now, how do we calculate real GDP? Calculating real GDP is a complex process, typically best provided by the BEA. In general, calculating real GDP is done by dividing nominal GDP by the GDP deflator. R, real GDP equals nominal GDP divided by R, where GDP stands for gross domestic product and R stands for GDP deflator. So next is nominal GDP. What is nominal GDP? As noted above, governments rely on both real and nominal GDP to get an idea of where the economy is heading. While real GDP takes inflation or deflation into account, nominal GDP is a macroeconomic assessment of the value of goods and services using current prices in its measure. As such, nominal GDP is also referred to as the current dollar GDP. Because nominal GDP measures how well the economy is doing without factoring in price changes due to inflation or deflation, it may actually inflate growth because all of the goods and services that are used to determine nominal GDP are valued at prices in the current year. The easiest way to calculate nominal GDP is by multiplying real GDP by the GDP deflator. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned.